Welcome to a new year, and for me, a new journey here at Wichita Public Schools. My hope is that this podcast brings some clarity to our strategy moving forward, both with Microsoft and with Google. First, let's talk about email migration. As you well know, we're going through the email migration, and we've migrated most of IST and AMAC so far. We'll have a schedule posted of all the schools that will start on October 21st and move until just before the winter holiday break. As you can see here, there's a long list of initiatives that are happening this year, but a couple I'm just going to highlight. Obviously, with Office 365 implementation, we also have online enrollment happening, and we're moving Oracle Financials into the cloud. But planned obsolescence and professional development are huge. We're going to look at both from a digital literacy standpoint with a position that we'll post, as well as a lease purchase program for devices. This infographic outlines our partnership with learning services in vetting applications, providing digital literacy for our staff and students, and bringing on Common Sense Media as a partner for digital citizenship and literacy. With the adoption of a learning management system in the spring, we'll be able to provide professional development in a hybrid mode that will help us focus on making an impact with that 4-year rotation. And you can see that all of this is embedded into Microsoft Teams. Looking at Microsoft Teams, you can see here that I've got both Google Drive and OneDrive embedded into Microsoft Teams. It's kind of like our digital hub. What I love about it is I have the ability with single sign-on to present everything in a messaging platform that we currently don't provide students with any kind of messaging. We have the availability to provide Otis, Google Classroom, all of those things in one interface. We're going to shift management to a cloud-based strategy when it comes to device deployment and the maintenance of those devices. We'll shift away from imaging and more toward application deployment via the cloud. Taking a look at the classroom impact of all the things that I've discussed today in this podcast, that technology work group in the top left corner of this infographic will really have a big job in helping us to define what the requirements of that classroom will be. Is it a one-to-one? Is it managed choice? Is it lab-based? All of those decisions will be made through that technology work group. Thanks for tuning into this podcast. I hope it brings some clarity to some of the questions that you might have had.